You know that person, right? Maybe that person is you. They have this incredible, vivid dream that can describe it in perfect detail. You can feel their passion, but for some reason, they never actually do anything about it. So what's really going on there?
This just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It's this almost painful space between that amazing vision you have in your head and the reality of your life, which just stays the same. The dream becomes this thing you talk about, not something you're actually building.
And here's the thing. It's so easy to just slap the label lazy on it and call it a day. But that's the lazy answer. The truth is so much deeper and honestly, a lot more fascinating. What's happening inside that person's mind isn't some simple character flaw. It's a really complex psychological tug-of-war.
Okay, let's get right into the first reason. And it all starts with this weird little glitch in the way our brains are wired. So when you daydream about hitting your goal, really picture it, feel the success, the celebration, your brain doesn't just see that as a fun fantasy. It kind of gets confused and experiences it like a sneak peek, almost as if you've already done some of the work.
Get this. Your brain, trying to be efficient, actually gives you a little hit of satisfaction, a little dose of those feel-good chemicals. You get a taste of the prize before you've even started the race. And that little glitch can completely drain the motivation you need to actually get up and do the hard part.
All right, moving on to our second reason. Now, this one isn't about feeling good in the moment. It's actually rooted in a very deep, very human fear.
And this really gets to the heart of the conflict. In your head, that dream is flawless, right? The business is an overnight success. The book is an instant bestseller. But the second you take real action, you invite in all the messiness of reality. Mistakes, feeling awkward, maybe even failing.
And that is such a critical point. See, staying put isn't always about avoiding the work. A lot of the time, it's about protecting that perfect, shiny dream from the real world. And maybe even more than that, it's about protecting your own identity as someone who has all this amazing potential. Our third reason is a trap that, well, I think pretty much everyone has fallen into. It's this idea that you have to be 100% ready before you can even start. You know the script, right? Oh, I'll start when I have more time. Or I'll do it when I have more money. Or my favorite, I just need to feel more confident first. We wait around for this mythical feeling of readiness to show up before we'll even take the tiniest first step. This is such a huge mental shift. Confidence, clarity, momentum. Those aren't things you get so that you can act. They are things you earn because you acted. Action is what creates the feeling of readiness, not the other way around.
Okay, next up is reason number 4. This one is super sneaky because it disguises itself as being productive. I'm talking about getting paralyzed by planning. Think about it. Every single time you brainstorm scenarios, weigh all the pros and cons, and try to predict every possible outcome, you are burning real, limited mental fuel. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that handles decision-making, it gets exhausted, just like a muscle after a workout. And that's what makes it so effective at keeping you stuck. It doesn't feel like procrastination. It feels like you're being smart, responsible, and strategic. It's the perfect excuse to feel busy and important while you're actually just standing still. This next reason? Man, this one might be the deepest, most invisible barrier of them all. It's when your big, ambitious goal goes to war with the quiet story you tell yourself about who you are. For real, take a second and think about that. What's that quiet little narrative that's always running in the background of your mind? Because your dreams might be shouting one thing, but your identity might be whispering something else entirely. And these stories are incredibly powerful. If your goal is to launch a huge company, but your deep down identity is, I'm not really a leader, you've got a massive internal conflict brewing. See, your brain's main job is to keep your sense of self stable and consistent. It's a survival mechanism. So when you try to do something that violates that core story, your brain basically treats it like a foreign invader and attacks it. It's not trying to hurt you, it's trying to protect you by keeping you the same. And that brings us to our final reason, number 6. This one is almost tragically beautiful. It's the simple fact that we can get addicted to the idea of what could be, because it's so much more appealing than the reality of the work. As long as the dream is just a dream, it's perfect, it's clean, it has limitless potential. But the actual pursuit, oh, that is messy. It's slow. It's boring sometimes. It's full of tiny little failures. And for a lot of us, It's just more comfortable to stay in love with the clean, beautiful potential than it is to get our hands dirty in the messy pursuit of reality.
So, after going through all 6 of these psychological traps, where does that leave us? Let's tie it all together and reframe this entire problem with one really simple but powerful idea.
And I really want you to hear this. This is the key takeaway. These 6 reasons, they are not character flaws. You're not lazy, you're not broken. They are just your brain's ancient protective systems doing exactly what they were designed to do: keep you safe, conserve energy, and protect your ego. It's just they have terrible timing when it comes to chasing big, scary, wonderful dreams.
And that's the real danger of letting those systems run the show. The dream doesn't just disappear, it sours. It turns into this ghost that follows you around, a story of regret, a reminder of the life you could have lived. Because at the end of the day, the people who actually do the thing, they aren't necessarily smarter or more talented or luckier. They are simply more willing to be a beginner. They're willing to be awkward, to look foolish, to get it wrong, and to be uncomfortable on purpose. They choose the messy, uncertain pursuit over the clean,